Have you ever wondered what is real and what isn't? If myths actually exist? Are there other universes? Do other life forms exist? What is the government really hiding from us? What else is out there? What is the truth? Well, of course, we don't know, but one main question that is always on my mind and others that is common but no one has a clear answer for. Are ghosts real? Not just ghosts, but other life forms or spirits. Well, I'm here to share and hopefully show the world that there is more to what we know. My name is Ellen Douglas, and this is Unknown. So, do y'all believe in ghosts?
Absolutely do.
Absolutely, I do.
Absolutely.
It's Miss Leber and Miss Garcia. They're here to share their stories.
I've had ghost experiences since I was little. The creepiest thing, though, was having footsteps outside my door when no one else was in the 3-story building I was in. And that pretty much confirmed it for me, yeah.
And I mean, similarly, I've had ghost experiences since I was really little, and one of my earliest memories is actually playing with a ball with a ghost. It was really weird. Like, we had just moved into this new house, and I had been rolling a ball, and it kept getting stuck underneath the couch, right? Like, it would roll and it would just stop in the middle of the couch, underneath the couch, and I would have to like get on the floor and get under there and get it. And my mom has always been a firm believer in the afterlife and things like that, and she was like, would you just find somebody to play with? And I'm like, there's nobody here. We just moved into this house. There are no kids in this neighborhood. And it, like, at that moment, the ball just like rolled back out from under the couch.
No.
It had been dead stopped there for a good 5 minutes or so, and like we were having this conversation and it just like rolled back out, and like it wasn't there, it was a concrete ground, so there was no like, oh, the house was shaking or or something like that. Like, it was really weird. So that was one of my earliest experiences. And so then I just would play the ball with the ghost. I would just play with the ghost.
You ever heard a whisper or something said to you?
I had people say that they've heard me speaking to them when I was nowhere in the room. Like, something was mimicking my voice. And I've heard people's voices that weren't in the room, of like people I know that were also being mimicked at different times. And it's a wild world out there. Said I've heard people mimicking voices. I've had my voice mimicked. I've also seen things move in the room, like things flying across the room, or doors shutting that,
Wow.
There's no one there to shut that door.
No one can make me believe otherwise. I've experienced it way too much for it to be coincident. Experiences that we had with seeing things move on their own that shouldn't be moving on their own, dishes falling off of shelves that shouldn't be falling off of shelves.
Yeah, because growing up, when I had experiences, they more so freaked me out. But it wasn't until high school, when I had an experience with some of my friends, that I got into the more like wanting to know what it all meant or what was happening. And I was at my friend Erin's house. Hey, Erin, if you're listening to this. There was 4 of us. 2 were in her bed because it was a sleepover, and then 2 of us were on the air mattress. And we had blocked the door open and had the air mattress on the ground. And we all fell asleep. And then at some point in the middle of the night, the 2 girls in the bed started screaming. And when I woke up, the door was shut. And I had not felt anything, because when you're on an air mattress, you feel everything. You feel it.
Yeah.
You feel if someone is moving the air mattress. Didn't feel a thing, but the door had shut, and the air mattress was moved. Yeah, and so they're like, the door just shut on its own. I don't know.
That's really creepy.
But that experience made me want to dive into more so what is this? And I was old enough to really start researching that.
A lot of times things can be debunked with science, or pranks or coincidence, but there's just so much out there that can't be.